EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for May 20th, 2022. It is Friday and end of the work week, and we have a very interesting day today that we have to discuss with a sneaky short-term threat that just popped up here last night. Okay, and we'll get to into that here in this video in detail. First and foremost, Friday's video forecast is sponsored by Mechanical X Advantage LLC, proudly serving Eastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Delaware. MXA provides expertise in HVAC and power systems and specialize in equipment sales, services, engineering, and consulting based upon client needs. If you want to add or update your residential air conditioning system to something more cost-effective to your wallet, please call or email them today to talk with the MXA team about your needs. They'll help you choose the proper system for any size house while using the industry's only do-it-yourself HVAC solution. The installations are designed to be simple, easy, and user-friendly. There are no special tools required. The line sets are pre-charged and no expensive equipment is needed for the installation. You can also receive rebates for up to $450. Reach out to them at the number or the email above me here in this video to gain an advantage. They are Mechanical X Advantage, proud sponsors of the Friday video forecast. So, today is going to be a little bit interesting. We have a warm front moving through the region, but we also have a mesoscale convective vortex moving through the region. Actually, two that are moving through the region today. And some of you might be scratching your head, what's he talking about here? Well, that is a thunderstorm complex, basically. And we can see it on radar tonight, but I'm going to move this back to the models, back to last night. So I'm not starting off with today. I'm starting off with last night. This little bugger right here is the main show, and it's right near the Indianapolis area, just south of it right now, okay, as I'm recording this video around midnight here, and this is where it's supposed to be. There's actually another impulse here over the southern Ohio Valley region that is also there. That is expected to move ahead first and then die out, and the second one we have to keep an eye on, okay? I'm going to move this forward here on the European models to see what it does. It moves right across the heart of our region here with this thunderstorm complex, and that would be on Friday afternoon, okay? So that's what the European model has. Let's get to the current radar, just so I can show you what that looks like. And here's where the complex is. There's two separate impulses here. One is right here. This is the lead one. This is the second one right here. The second one, this one, is one we're going to have to keep an eye on. That is the mesoscale convective vortex, okay? So this energy runs out ahead of it, and the second one trails it. That would come through our region very quickly. I mean, this is in southwestern Indiana right now, so it's going to be hauling to get over to our region by Friday afternoon. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what we're looking at. That's what we're following, and this is something that just kind of crept up on us here in the last 12 hours or so. Really, it's been something that was not in the forecast. Now all of a sudden it is. You're going to see. Wait a minute, it was supposed to be nice today. What's going on? Well, this is what happens with these mesoscale convective vortices moving through. It's expected to go further north. They have a mind of their own. They do have their own little engine that drives them, and their own low pressure that drives it, and it just kind of does what it wants to do, okay? And that's exactly what happens. It moves along where the warm front is, and wherever that warm front is stationed, that's where it goes, okay? So here is the NAM that ran this evening. This is the 3-kilometer NAM. While the timestamp in the upper right-hand corner as I move this forward. So this is 11 o'clock in the morning. Here it is in southwestern Pennsylvania. Out ahead of this, prior to that, here's that first vortex. Nothing much left of it, right? And then the second one moves through. And this is what the NAM does. Has a little scattered showers of thunderstorms across north-central PA. Has some firing over eastern Pennsylvania. It doesn't really know what it wants to do with this. Moves right across northeast PA with some pretty strong storms that continue all the way into northern Jersey, and then it sinks southeastward after that point along the warm front, okay? That's what the NAM's doing. Here's what the high-resolution rapid refresh is doing. Again, first impulse, early in the morning. This is 9 a.m. Here's the main impulse over eastern Ohio here at this point, okay? Moving this forward. First one dissipates. Second one gets better organized, moving across the central Appalachians. Okay, this is looking at 1 p.m. Moving forward from this point, it gets congealed into a Boeing line segment moving across the state. You can't make this stuff up. And this is what an MCV can do. Okay, you can have a very strong bow echo moving across. I don't want to use the word derecho here because I don't think it's going to have the real estate in order to be qualified as that. But you can have some pretty strong winds that are focused along the center of this bow, and this Boeing echo is right like this, right? So toward the center of that bow, you get an outflow here that is pretty strong, okay? And it's pretty strong with a forward flank downdraft with that. If that were to evolve this way, models do a lot of guessing with MCVs because they're very difficult to model ahead of time, especially when you have back-to-back MCVs. One's going to be dissipating, the second one trailing. It's going to be potentially stronger. But this continues off to the eastern side of the state here, and just, wow, look at that. Okay, if this did evolve in this manner here, you would have not only a wind threat, but on the bookend vortices, which is the up here and here, there would be a tornado threat. And here's your bookend vortices, and this is all moving in this direction like this. So this is like its own little engine driving itself. So if that were the case, if the HRRR is correct, we would have all of a sudden everybody's expecting just maybe a passing shower, and now all of a sudden we're looking at, you know, some pretty nasty severe weather. So we will be following this closely today, and I will get back to this information. I don't have the answers to this. I just don't. You can't. No one can have the answers to this, of where exactly this tracks and what kind of punch this thing packs as it moves through. If it even does look like this. This is what the HRR says. The NAM's like, nah, not really. And it's up here close to the New York-Pennsylvania border. We don't know yet. Okay, so this is something. Just keep following along throughout the day here, and we'll give you updates as we need to, but we'll have a better look at this on Friday morning, early Friday morning. We'll get out the pertinent information as we need to, okay? So we'll see what happens with that. But after that point, we have a big ridge moving in for this weekend. We're going to have hot and humid conditions both Saturday and Sunday. Again, we were talking about that yesterday, how this front, the cold front, is delayed. So here's Saturday, just hot and humid conditions and temperatures in the low to mid-90s. Look at this, 90 to 96 is the temperature spread from north to south on, or northwest to southeast on Saturday. And Sunday's going to be maybe a couple degrees lower, and it's only because this cold front's moving at us. Okay, here's 5 p.m., though. It's still in western Pennsylvania here at this point. So you're still going to get some pretty good warmth out ahead of this, and temperatures generally probably lower 90s here, it looks like. 90 to 93 or 94 is what we're looking at for highs here on Sunday. And then the cold front's going to move through very late in the day. So you have some late-day thunderstorms moving in. There could be some storms on the stronger side with this, too, depending on timing. We talked about that yesterday as well. I really don't have any more details for you. That just going to depend today. I don't have any more details for you. I don't have any more details on that today for that situation of the timing. It's just a matter of watch and see, and we'll give you that when we get a little bit closer to that. But right now there is that potential if these storms can get in here soon enough, and that would be especially true for our western areas within our coverage area, so out in central PA mainly, and parts of northeast PA would be most notably under the gun for that, okay? So we'll just wait and see how this evolves as far as time is concerned. But this does move through overnight, gives you the scattered showers and thunderstorms in the evening further east, and then overnight we're back to partly to mostly cloudy skies. So I think we're going to have, we'll be able to dry out overnight, it looks like, here on Sunday night. And then going to Monday, we're expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies. You have a low area low pressure here off to the east, some precipitation off the south, so it'll give you some clouds, an increased amount of clouds here on Monday, but it will be much cooler. Temperatures go back down to the lower 70s on Monday, and then kind of hanging around either side of 70 degrees for Tuesday and Wednesday. And it looks like it's going to be the same thing, kind of partly to mostly cloudy. Another system down here to the south on Tuesday could give you some more clouds and sun on Tuesday because of that being in such close proximity. And the same thing here on Wednesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies as well, with the next system coming in. This looks like it's going to come through the region here either Wednesday night or Thursday with scattered showers and thunderstorms. So for now, Thursday, we have scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast, and variable clouds is what we're forecasting right now for Thursday. This is going to be another timing issue here that could bounce around a little bit considering it's day 7 of our outlook, okay? So there's a lot of chances for storms here that we're talking about in this next 7 days, and they're generally centered around today, very late Sunday, okay? So I think most of the weekend's going to be dry and hot and humid, and then Thursday will be the next legitimate chance for anything of any significance. So we will continue to watch out throughout the week, but most notably, we're going to be focusing on today and what this thing does, because if it looks like this, we're going to have some severe weather reports today across the region. So don't be surprised. I know a lot of people are going to be surprised. Where did this come from? Well, if you watch this video, you understand that there is a possibility for that to occur. And again, just like the other day, there's a big possibility that something would happen then too, and then nothing did happen, or mainly nothing happened Okay, it's just a probability-based thing, and with an MCV, a mesoscale convective vortex, they are very difficult to forecast and pinpoint exactly what they're going to do or where they're going to go. So, will this just be across the far northern areas? Will it be further south and include mainly our central areas? Will it be even further south than that? Nothing shows that right now, but it is possible. Anything's possible with the MCV. So right now, the only thing we're going to do, our best friend is going to be not the models, but the radar. There's your MCV right here. We're going to be watching here, which is now in southwestern Indiana, right around midnight when I'm recording this video on Thursday night. So we'll see where it goes here on Friday morning, see what the radar looks like and what the models are showing at that point, so we have a better idea at that time. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchis. That is your outlook for May 20th, 2022. Have a great Friday.